Okay, I know people will wonder, like, so how do a narcissist align with the demon? So I explained that in one of my other videos, the narcissists are demons video. The thing I need y'all to understand is, like, I could take my life and I could put my life up against any narcissist and any chosen one, because chosen ones have to go through a lot of things. See, the difference is the trauma that we went through, it made us want to people please. It made us want to go around and save the whole world. That's what trauma did for us. It made us not have boundaries, and it made us want to people please. And we ultimately paid the price for that, running up against the arch nemesis, the narcissist. See, the narcissist just took a different path. Instead of them saying, okay, I went through trauma and I'm just gonna people please and I'm just gonna not have boundaries, they went the other way and they chose to use manipulation tactics and things like that. So the narcissists don't get no pass and they don't get no excuse. And then people will wonder, like, well, how could that happen to them at such an early age? The same way that chosen ones went through the stuff that they went through at an early age, the same way that I went through the things that I went through in an early age. And I would put my life up against any narcissist's life when it come down to trauma. But see, it was experiences that I can't say that about, because when it comes to like SA, and when it comes to that with a kid, I that never happened to me. So I can't speak on that. I can't speak on that. When a child is abused in that type of way, especially from somebody in their family, I don't know what that feel like. I can only talk about the trauma that I've been through in my life. I can only talk about the trauma that I've been through in my life. I don't know what that part feels like for a kid trying to overcome that. But I know that the trauma that I went through, I know it was at the highest level too. It just wasn't that. It was everything else but that. And they trauma could have been just that and not everything else. So chosen ones just chose to people please and chose to not set boundaries and basically let everybody walk all over us. And we wanted to just save the world. That's what we wanted to do. We felt like whatever happened to us, but we don't want to see that happen to nobody else. So we just start pouring everything we had into our cup into everybody. It don't even matter who they was. It could be somebody on the corner, like, let me get some change, and we take our divine. I ain't got no change, but I got some divine energy. We pouring our divine energy and just into anybody's cup. That's what we chose to do. That's what we chose to do, and we met up with our arch nemesis, the narcissist, because we was always go crash. We was on a crash course. You know what I'm saying? But that's what they did versus what we did. We chose to people please, want to go save the world. We ain't got no boundaries because they broke our boundaries probably when you was a baby. When they cut the umbilical cord, they took your boundaries too. They was like, let me get them boundaries too, player. For real. So that's what we did. And then as a kid, they chose to go the other way, and they chose to gaslight, project, no accountability, all these manipulation tactics. They went in the line themselves with a whole demon. You know what I'm saying? They went and channeled them and manifest them a whole demon in their life to avoid doing the work, man. And that's just what it is. So it's no excuse. It's no excuse, man. They chose to go left. We chose to go right. And when they went left, we went right. And we ultimately went in one big circle, and we ended up running head smack into them. And it was designed like that. It was designed, God designed it like that. You know what I'm saying? But the thing about it is, he designed it like that, but a lot of chosen ones took away what they were supposed to take away. But them narcissists, they didn't take away from it what they were supposed to take away, because a lot of them was supposed to come to the light, and a lot of us was supposed to stop people pleasing and start setting boundaries. You know what I'm saying? So when we came around in that circle and we crashed right into them, we were supposed to really teach each other something. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, hey, you can't teach a demon something. You can't teach a old demon new tricks. I don't even know how the saying go, but that sound about right. A old demon new tricks. You can't teach it. Yeah, I guess. So that's what it is, man. We chose to live our life one way. They chose to live their life another way. But yeah, they aligned with that demon at that early age, man. They could have been at 7, 8 years old when they aligned with that demon, man. And they trying to pass this off in the world as like a disorder. Like all the doctors and stuff, they trying to say that this like some disorder. This ain't no disorder, man. They disorderly got demons inside of them. They could try to present it to people any kind of way that they want to present it to people. But that's why I'm here to tell you they're lying. They're lying, man. Ain't no disorder. Ain't what NPD, narcissistic some disorder. Nah, demon disorder. That's what they got. They got a demon disorder that you ain't going to no therapist, you ain't going to nothing to get rid of that. You got to go get that removed out of you by some, I don't even know what they call them, people that got to cast the demons out of people and stuff like that. You got to go get one of them. You ain't going to therapy for that, man. So that's what it is, man.